welcome to my second video. Today I will be covering another solved missing case. Just want to add a disclaimer here that I don't mean any disrespect to the family or friends or anyone I'm talking about in this video. I'm just stating facts and getting the story out there. So without any further ado, grab yourself something to drink, whether it's alcoholic, non-alcoholic, and let's start the case. Today's case will be about the 6-year-old Amy Leigh de Jager, child of Wijnand de Jager, a Formula 1 racer, and Angelique de Jager. The 2nd of September started out as a normal Monday for the de Jager family, not knowing that in just a few hours their whole life would be changing. As any other Monday, Angelique took Amy Leigh and her 5-year-old brother Jaden to their primary school, College Park, at around 7:40 a.m. Suddenly, an African man jumped out of a white Fortuner. Running from behind the family, he first grabbed Jaden, but then he pushed him aside, and then he grabbed Amy Leigh from her screaming mother's arms. He then shoved her into the white Fortuner and sped off. Witnesses say that there was 4 other African men in the car as well. Around 9:17 a.m., Wijnand, Amy Leigh's father, received a phone call from an unknown number. He said that the voice was an African man demanding 2 million rand in ransom. Some of the other demands made was money market vouchers and Bitcoin requests, but the family didn't pay ransom yet. The abduction spurred the police to launch a province-wide manhunt, calling in hostage negotiation and tracing teams, augmented by crime intelligence unit agents. Police traced the call to 15 kilometers out of town. Police searched high and low for the white Fortuner but couldn't find anything. Shortly after the kidnapping, one of Amy Leigh's teachers and also a close family friend started to send out WhatsApp voice notes saying that there are sickos out there and that they should raise money to send a flower bouquet to the family. Amy Leigh's face was also plastered across all news stations, radio stations and social media. A Facebook page was also created to coordinate any updates and also to support the family. Security companies and private community also start patrolling the streets so that they can see if they can spot anything suspicious. According to a close friend of the de Jager family, emotions were crazy, as you can imagine. I wouldn't want anyone to ever go through those emotions. Friends, locals and family members vowed to not sleep a wink until Amy Leigh was found. The local community used their own private resources and flocked to the police station, where they helped with the search and also donating water, food and other materials for the search. This picture was taken of Amy Leigh's mother during the Monday evening while the search went on. You can just see the defeating look on her face. I can't even begin to imagine what went through her mind. The case took a turn 19 hours after Amy Leigh has been grabbed. The kidnappers abandoned the plan by dropping off Amy Leigh at 2 a.m. Tuesday morning near Shakespeare Inn Hotel and gave her a 4 rand for water. It is speculated that the kidnappers got frightened by all the media coverage and all the searching.
The South African Police Service can confirm that 6-year-old Amy Leigh de Jager, who has been reported kidnapped, has been found. Amy Leigh was reported kidnapped after 4 men had allegedly snatched her from her mother outside the College Park Primary School in Van der Bijl Park yesterday morning. She's been found this morning and reunited with her parents, but she's currently undergoing medical examination. We appeal to all to please allow for this investigation to take its course, and investigators are busy investigating the circumstances of both her disappearance as well as her sudden reappearance.
A local resident, Sean Delport, who was helping the family and police searching for Amy Leigh, said that they dropped Amy Leigh off at 2 a.m. and telling her that her mother is waiting for her in a blue car in a shop across the street. He said that when she got out of the car and she noticed that her mother wasn't there, she started screaming. She then wandered the streets crying out for help. Just want to say sorry about the lighting changes. I had to charge my battery for my camera. Where were we? Luckily for Amy, 2 people were coming out of a pub close by and saw her crying in the street. One of the people was Hendrik Brandt, he is 25 years old, and the other was Savannah Creel, who's 22 years old. 2 didn't have a car, so Hendrik Brandt actually took Amy on his back and they walked 4 kilometers to the nearest police station. Brandt reported that when he picked her up, she said she was stolen from her mom, and he suddenly realized that this was Amy Leigh. They actually found her on a very dangerous street, so she was quite lucky for these 2 angels to arrive. Amy Leigh's parents were at the police station all night because they were waiting for any news from Amy Leigh. when her father decided he's going to take a walk outside just for some fresh air. He saw the two strangers and Amy Leigh walking towards the police station. The whole police station rejoiced for Amy Leigh's return. Her father said that she was actually very peaceful but just very tired, and the first thing she wanted was a hamburger and her little brother. But guys, hold on to your hats, because this is where this case gets really crazy. So the police got new information from the cell phone and the cell phone number. So they traced this back to an old small farm just outside of Annabelle. They found all three suspects in the house, which was a 27-year-old woman, a 50-year-old man and a 40-year-old woman. So the 27-year-old woman was actually Amy Leigh's teacher and also a close family friend of theirs. Yes, this was the same teacher that said there were sickos out there in the WhatsApp voice notes. And she was actually in fact the mastermind behind this. Amy Leigh's mother and her teacher can be seen in a lot of photos on Facebook together. So they were quite close. But they had a falling out 3 months before this, so they weren't speaking at this time. According to a security source close to the investigation, said she'd been kept in very appalling conditions and that it was very dark and musty and no place for a small child to be. One of the first voice notes the teacher sent to the WhatsApp group was also, "We are okay, everyone's okay, the kidnapping happened outside of the gate, so everyone is safe. All we can now do is pray for the safe return of Amy Leigh." She also said, "I promise I'm guarding your children with my life." I mean, you can only think for yourself, really? Really? So she told the police that she owed a Nigerian drug lord money. The Nigerian told her that if she can't get the money, he would be taking her 8-year-old daughter because he will get a lot of money from her.
Katrina Human, Letitia Nell and Peter van Sale appeared in the Annabelle Park Magistrates Court this morning in connection with the kidnapping of Amy Leigh de Jager. The trio is facing charges of kidnapping and extortion after being linked to the grabbing of de Jager outside her school when she was being dropped by her mother last week. The first witness to take the stand, the investigating officer, Constable Clayton Mutloung, detailed for the court how and why the witnesses said they did the crime. It's understood Nell admitted to being party to the crime, but said she was not the mastermind behind it. She says Human is the one who orchestrated the kidnapping. Mutloung says when he questioned Human, she said that she had to get the money because she had a debt to settle with Nigerians. Mutloung says it emerged through his investigation that Human had planned her own kidnapping so she could get money from her family. When that didn't work, they planned to kidnap a close family member, and she said that their brother would be willing to pay the money. Cross-examination of Mutloung by accused number one's lawyer ended today and is expected to continue tomorrow.
Katrina's dad was quite broken up and shook about this, but this is what he said right outside of the court.
Nou wil ek net vir die gemeenskap van Vanderbijlpark, en spesiaal en besonder vir die College Park, Laerskool College Park, die hoof, die personeel, al die leerlinge en die onderwysers wat op een of ander manier betrokke is of geraak is, wil ek sê, ek vraai die diepte van my hart om te skoon. Dit is 'n ding wat gebeur het buite ons beheer, maar ons vra vir hom verskoning en die goeie groot geneesheer sal die wonde heel maak en toemaak en ek weet die uitkoms sal wees volgens sy toelaatbare wil.
After this whole ordeal, Amy Leigh is still traumatized, as you can imagine. She hasn't yet gone back to school. It is also reported that she developed a fear of trees. Now guys, I don't know if this would be related or something to the case, but if you have any theories about why she would develop this fear, please put them in the comments down below. I would love to read them. I truly hope the family find peace and forgiveness and that Amy Leigh can move forward from this. The case is still busy. They're looking at minimum 15 years in prison, so we'll see how that unfolds. And yeah guys, so that's the story from me. I know this has a lot of twists and turns, the story, so please comment down below what you thought about the story. So if you liked this video, please like and subscribe, and I'm sure to make more content like this. Thank you. Cheers.